I received at the end of my last speech was this one question. Where is the hope? Where is the hope? In a world of unsustainable consumption, in a world in which more than 1/3 of us don't have enough to eat every day, in a world in which suicide claims 3 times as many lives as homicide and wars combined, where is the hope? Would you agree that all of us are conscious? It's pretty obvious. If we weren't, we couldn't be here, right? Would you also agree that we are free? A great gift, a blessing in this country, in my country of birth. Put together, being conscious and free, what does this make of us? Anybody wants to take a stab at this?
Let's just come here on Tuesday morning to be here and hear these wonderful ideas.
So choice.
Choice.
Would you also agree that it means being responsible? I see Ed's nodding. Yes, my friends, we are responsible. You and I, we are responsible for the great mess we live in today. But there is hope in this as well. There is hope because of this. In the 21st century, we have become human doings. We're so busy doing things that we're forgetting about being human. We're just as busy as people in third world countries frantically searching for food and clean water every day. The difference between them and us is they cannot stop doing, because if they do, they die. We, on the other hand, are free. Which leads us to this part of the equation. What can we do to improve the quality of our consciousness so that we can begin to create better outcomes for the next generations? The place to start is to reconnect the small self to the higher self. The small self is the ego, the little needy voice that lives inside each one of us. We all have it. The higher self is a part of us that is wired for connection to the unnameable. You may call this force God. Some people call it Buddha, Allah. Others call it the universal consciousness. It doesn't really matter what we call this, because we all know what it is. It is stamped in our genes before we are born. The good news is, to establish this connection, you don't need any fancy wireless device. You don't need a computer, a router, or a telephone. All you need is a regular period of silence to be with yourself. Letting go of all your thoughts. Letting come the willingness to listen to your heart. Now, don't get me wrong. Like having a fit and strong body requires going to the gym. This takes practice. In the beginning, your thoughts will come back galloping into your mind every single time you try this. But with practice, I promise you that eventually you will hear your heart speak. It will tell you exactly who you are, what your work is, what your place in this world is. Once you've established this connection with self, it will only come naturally to connect with Earth. Now, put your arms around yourself like Close your eyes and imagine yourself hugging Earth. Like a child hugging a favorite pet. Feel the love. Feel the deep, deep bond. Now think of one thing you're willing to commit to today to make a difference for Earth. It doesn't need to be complicated, expensive, difficult. It can be as simple as deciding today to start taking your own recyclable bags every time you go shopping from now on. Or creating a zero food waste policy in your household. It's easier if you have a dog, okay? However simple this first step is, just do it and know that it will make a difference. Everything we do counts. Once you've achieved your connection to self, it will only come natural to want to weave part of yourself in the fabric of your community, to weave your truth in the fabric of society. A lot of this is already happening in Park City. It's a lovely place to live in. It's easy to join in a group that's already proactive in this direction. So, where is hope? Hope begins here. Hope lives in authentic connection with yourself, with others, and with Earth. Hope is everywhere. Merry Christmas.